Yeko English. What the hell's going on? Hello everybody and welcome to Online Teachers Club. This is our new YouTube channel here. Little small at the moment. I'm trying to slowly build up a YouTube side to OTC as well. So there's lots of videos coming up. I'm going to be reviewing individual schools and talking about online teaching in general, freelancing and building your own schools and things like that. Anyway, today I want to talk about a school that's been getting a lot of attention in my Facebook groups and pages and emails. I've received a lot of emails from people who have been really affected by what this company's done, and I'm going to get into that and talk about that now. Okay guys, so Yeko English told their teachers they'd gone bankrupt. They told their teachers they haven't received payments from several different schools, and for that reason they can't pay their teachers, some of them for 2 months. So we're looking at thousands of dollars here not paid out. But they've set up under a new name. They didn't fire all the teachers. They fired about 90 to 95%. They kept a few, and they're now recruiting again. So this is wrong, obviously. It's, as a company, it's your responsibility to pay your teachers, to pay what was agreed, regardless of whether whatever B2B, business-to-business agreement you've got pays you. If they fail to pay, the responsibility comes down to you, and obviously you've got to look at whatever contract you've got with them and work that out, but you've still got to pay your teachers on time in advance, and then you've got to go ahead and work out whatever contract agreement went wrong between you and your other businesses, which caused you to lose all this money and go bankrupt. Anyway, they didn't pay their teachers for 2 months and they're still recruiting. What I'm going to do now, I've got my laptop here, so while I'm looking this way, you should be able to see me from this camera, this one from this one. I'm trying to up my videoing game a little bit today, and I'm going to also share my computer screen and show you some of the posts. I'm going to block out all names, keep everybody anonymous, and show you some evidence and some things that they've done. So I'll start off with an email that was sent from Yeko English. First, just to let you know, Yeko English Facebook page and website is all gone. It's down, deleted forever. So anyway, let's have a look at this email. So here's part one. It says, "Dear teachers, as you may already know, that we have been greatly affected by the outbreak of COVID-19 virus. Firstly, that is complete bullshit, because online companies have actually benefited from this virus, the majority of them. Some of them have, the only online companies that have not benefited are the ones that completely rely on in-school students. But even those, the ones that have been smart, have continued lessons with the kids being at home. So that's bullshit. It's just an excuse. The schools which have been collaborated with us, if you work for Chinese companies, you will know they don't bother hiring a native speaker to tweak communications between. None of them do it. Even the multi-billionaire companies are too lazy to go to the effort of hiring a native teacher to help with communication between teachers. I don't know any company that does that. Anyway, continuing. Just to further rant about the way this industry is, especially in China, most companies won't even go even further and ask their teachers to create courseware. Most of them will have non-native speakers create courseware, or Chinese employees create courseware at very, very cheap prices, and the results are very, very cheap and ineffective courseware majority of the time. There's a few good companies now that are getting it right, but most of them don't want to go to the expense of hiring a foreigner or hiring a native English speaker to just have a look through the The material before it goes live. I'm getting off topic a little bit here. The main reason for this is the loss of face. They probably hired like a university graduate who graduated from China in English, yet still is not very good at English, which often happens in China, where if you have enough money, you can get a good degree, regardless of your intelligence. So what results is often they're hired to do this job, and they don't want to ask a foreigner to check it because that would make that person lose face. So that's why that is. Anyway, getting off topic, back to the email. Anyway, it has caused financial crisis to us. In order to survive, we have taken some measures to reduce operational costs, such as not paying you for 2 months, such as downsizing Chinese staff. So they got rid of the Chinese staff too. Don't feel too bad. They fucked over the Chinese staff as well as you, so you shouldn't worry. And cut to ensure the company can run as usual. So don't intend on closing. Unfortunately, due to the long-term impact of the outbreak, most of our partners are either bankrupt or asking for refunds. Moving on to the next page. Therefore, we have to declare bankruptcy. All Chinese employees have been laid off. That's a lie. People have posted pictures of people who are still working there. I'm not going to share any pictures of anybody because I don't want to share personal information of anybody on YouTube because of the rules and stuff. Anyway, it has resulted is an sorry, I've skipped that part. So they said they've laid off all their employees. I know it's extremely difficult for everyone, but we have no choice. There's always a choice. We're terribly sorry for it. Yeah. There's always a choice. I'm sure there's some investor there with a nice Lamborghini he could sell to help pay the teachers' fees, but he's obviously not going to do that. Anyway, another email here. It goes on to say, we feel so sad about it. Although our firm is no longer in operation, our teaching team, a few people still have hope to continue running online classes. We do have some students and are raising capital personally. We only try and maintain a few teachers to teach in our tiny team. Currently, we will get more and more students in the future. This is a personal letter I'm writing to you from my inner heart. Not the outer heart, guys, the inner heart. That's important. I honestly wish that we can keep working together, blah, 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 a lot of bullshit. The payday and your salary will not be affected. The day will be the same, you just won't receive anything. Blah, blah, blah. Number 3, in bold and red, says, make this letter between us along. Along, I think she means alone. Or if other teachers ask about us, please remain silent. So obviously they don't want to lose their reputation, but come on, if you're going to fuck over hundreds of teachers, I don't know if it's even thousands, they have Filipino teachers, they have native speakers, come on, you have to be called out on your shit. Make this letter between us along, they wrote that again, if other teachers, they repeated it 3 times, okay. Feel free to contact me over QQ or WeChat if you have any questions. All the teachers have spoken to me and said anybody who's tried to contact them have received an email back saying this no longer exists, and there's been inconsistencies between those emails proving that they're faked. They're not automatic backfire emails. They're something coming from an email client, like some email client, which proves they're still paying for email clients and stuff. Anyway, let's move on. So what else can I say? That's their letter, that's their side of the story. Teachers have told me a lot of things. So they launched a new Facebook page and a new website, which I'll show you now. Ding ding dong. This is their new website, class.121talk.cn. Post it below as a warning. If somebody recruits and it looks like this website or it's similar to this website, it's probably a company that you shouldn't be involved with. Anyway, this is their new website, bog standard drag and drop website. And they also launched a new Facebook page. It was up for about a week, and somebody worked out that it was Yeko. They shared it around all the groups, and everybody absolutely plastered it with negative reviews. Recently they removed the page. If you go to it now, you get a sorry, this content is not available. So they went and removed the page. Okay, let's see if there's anything else I want to mention before I give a conclusion to this video. So I did post a warning on all my groups as well. I've removed the link to this website on my page, and I'm going to upload and put a statement. I haven't done it yet. I will do. I'm going to upload. Because it was I do have a mega list of over 150 different companies, most of them in China, that hire teachers. And this was one of them. It was on my list, and I'm just going to put a big warning sign next to it. And I'll include the link to this new website as well, so people can know what to avoid. Okay. Was there anything else I was going to say before I wrap this up? Yeah, I think... sorry, there was one more post. Into the photos. So this is their new Facebook, what it looked like. English teacher recruitment. So again, if you see anything similar to this, it may be Yeko. Be wary, be safe. And here is a post from a recent worker who was hired very recently. And so obviously they're trying to hire new teachers and pay new teachers while they still owe hundreds of teachers thousands and thousands of dollars. This is wrong. So yeah, this guy posted, I'm going to block out his name. Guys, I went through the interview a week ago and I started working yesterday. I have a full booking and a full schedule for the week. And then some comments about issues underneath. Is there anything else? Yeah, another teacher just posted to say, hey, be careful. Here's some info about Yeko. They blocked some tutors and others are getting emails not working as an automatic response from the company. Emails are working. The sender isn't mail delivery system. These are fake ass messages. They're distributed by the company staff, which I did say earlier. The person who told me this doesn't want to add their name for obvious reasons. It is a bit risky taking on these companies and being negative towards them. I do have friends who are blacklisted from China now for that reason. Anyway, because they are owed 2 months worth of salaries, they're owed 2 months. This person is gonna try talking to them somehow. They couldn't get hold of them. Okay, and there's one more post I just want to read. It's a review from a teacher that was posted on Glassdoor, and it basically just goes into that they owe them $900, which is a huge amount for a lot of people, especially now. And yeah, they basically explain what happened. They worked lots of hours, they put in the work, they did everything they asked of them, they turned up on time, they did their student reports on time, they submitted everything, they smiled, they put a colourful background up, they wore the coloured t-shirt that was required of them. The women make sure the female teachers are sometimes required to wear makeup, make sure that their faces are bright and looking good on camera. Male teachers get it easier, but still have to be presentable and well groomed on camera. All that stuff. They did what was required of them in the contract, and you'd only expect the company to return that favor and pay on time. Alright, so just to conclude this video, please avoid Yeko English and any other company that's new and pops up. Be suspicious, try and do some due diligence and try and work out if it is one of these companies that have messed over their teachers. And I just want to end with a statement. It's unfortunate the way the industry is at the moment. It is the Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. It was a good movie. Actually, a lot of people hate that movie. I'm getting off topic again. Anyway, yeah, It's the Wild West, the industry. We're private contractors. We have really no power. I do know a couple teachers who took Chinese companies to court and won, but it cost them as much in legal fees and travel costs as it did for what they won in the end, so it wasn't worth it. And one of them was blacklisted from China. Now, it wasn't sure that was the reason it was linked, but alright, maybe I'm exaggerating saying blacklisted. His visa was declined for, and the reason was something, a complaint from somebody. So be careful with that. And yeah, that's it. I'm sorry the way the industry is. We as teachers, we've got to adapt, overcome, and make the best of the way things are. Just complaining about the way things are is not going to make you any money. So you've got to kind of deal with the way it is, adapt, overcome, play multiple companies, and try and get by in this industry. Thanks for watching. Avoid Yeko English. They're a bunch of fuckers. And have a wonderful day. Catch you later.